Hey everyone, happy Thanksgiving. La Dia de Gracia here in Guatemala. I haven't been with you in a while, and I just noticed a desire to reveal a little bit about myself today. I guess it's a twofold update. One is just a general update on my life. Many of you have been asking kind of what I've been up to, and then it's also just some things in my heart that feel relevant for me to share and to express. So first, the updates. I am now living in Guatemala in a little community called San Marcos on Lake Atitlan, which is an incredible, beautiful place. It's traditionally a Mayan indigenous culture here. Of course, there's a lot of Westerners here now, but it's just a number of little small villages surrounding this very potent, powerful lake. I was going to try to do this outside, but it's still really bright out right now. There's like 3 volcanoes that I can see right in front of me on the other side of the lake, and then in the distance there's even another volcano that's actively erupting. Some evenings it's beautiful to watch. So I've been here a couple of weeks, and it's a place I've wanted to come for a long time. And on a bit of a whim, but also I've just been trying to trust signs and invitations. I was invited here by my friend Ash, who is a colleague and friend in my authentic relating world, to come share her home for the first few weeks here and offer authentic relating workshops in this community, which we're doing once a week. It's been really it's been great. It's been a great way to connect with people and be on purpose and share something that's been really alive and real for me. And yeah, I left the monastery, Crystal Mountain Zen Center, at the beginning of October. I was there exactly a year this time around. Most of you know I've been going there now for 12 years, which was somewhat of a hard decision, but also it felt like the right decision. And I'm so grateful to that place, to my teacher Baker Roshi, to all of my friends and Sangha that lived there and supported me over this last year. If you're listening to this, you know what I've gone through in the last couple of years with cancer and the healing journey. And being in that environment was exactly what I needed, for my physical health, for my emotional health, for my well-being. And it certainly won't be the last time I'm at Crestone Mountain Zen Center. And it also felt like it was time to go. I had been on an airplane in 2 years, still feeling quite a bit of impulse to kind of be out in the world, find my tribe, my community, to create a community, to see what's going on. There was maybe a little part of me too that wanted to escape the United States over the winter and the kind of polarization and all the tension around COVID. And so that's why, those are a few reasons why I'm here. I had kind of a wild love story in the over the last few months. A really beautiful woman came into my life, and we were able to share a lot of time and intimacy together. Unfortunately, that came to an end after I arrived in Guatemala. I don't want to go into all the details, but essentially we were just in different places in our lives and have different views of what partnership is and what it requires and what we want from it and how we want to be. So we kind of decided to go our own way. And even though that's generally I think a good decision for both of us, it's there's a natural heaviness in ending something that at some point felt very had a potential for much more. And I think what's on my heart right now is, I recently found out that this woman is with a new man already, and despite us not having any agreements about this, we were totally free to do whatever we wanted. as you can imagine, like kind of receiving that information so quickly was a bit difficult for me. So I'm wrestling with this, and one of my healers left me a beautiful message today, and she said, be really careful of like what's on your heart, especially when it comes to grief. And my cancer was essentially a tumor bumping up right next to my heart. And while I don't have a clear sign of like the origin, of course there were physical aspects, but also emotional, spiritual things. Like, it does feel very important for me right now to like keep my heart open, to keep my heart light, and to really, kind of only allow things that are beautiful and inspiring there. So that's part of why I'm leaving this message. If you're still with me, thank you for being with me, because there are a few heavy things happening for me right now. I also for some reason that I still don't quite understand, my parents have decided not to talk to me for some period of time. So I'm feeling the weight of that, on Thanksgiving, and not connecting with family. And then of course the relationship coming to an end. And then there's this bigger part about like my purpose and like, what am I doing? I'm in this new place, and I'm having mixed feelings around like, wow, it's exciting, and meeting new people and having new experiences. But also feeling a kind of like questioning, like, am I escaping? Am I avoiding? And so there's some of that. And so I'm just using this as an opportunity to kind of like speak this out. I've always noticed that like writing and speaking has been the quickest way to kind of lighten my energy and feel more open. And, really on this theme of Thanksgiving, of giving thanks and expressing gratitude, what I am so grateful for is and are all of the people in my life that continue to show up for me, some almost daily, some here and there, some that I know just hold me in their heart from a distance. And this life my life is so enriched by all of these individuals. And just in the last few days, as part of my process to kind of like move on from this relationship and speak to some of the grief I've been feeling, like I just had some people show up so amazingly, friends in my authentic relating world that just really hear me and reflect and share their impact and have this real sense of being with me. People from my past that come from more spiritual values and have reminded me of like the kind of higher, the 10,000 foot view of all of this. Of course, the friends that can just be with me and help me laugh and be light and have fun. And and then I've met a couple of like new beautiful souls here, and reconnected with some folks that I haven't seen in a long time. So that is really, that's what I want to say. I notice I have a desire to keep this at 10 minutes, which I'm getting close to. Committing to myself to continue to reveal about myself and my journey, put myself out there, even when it's messy and confused. One of my friends said to me, "Oh, I'm so happy you're confused. I'm so happy your heart is broken," because that is like a kind of reminder of the importance of the search and the seeking and a reminder of that longing for something. So I'm confused. I'm a little heartbroken, and I'm grateful. And those of you I have not talked to in a long time, I miss you. I love you. Those that celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. May appreciation and grace and gratitude and unconditional love all be present for each of us today. Thank you, and talk to you soon.